Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? I filmed this video earlier today and it didn't turn out right because of the lighting was off, but I love y'all and I love what I do. So I'm refilming it tonight and I just want to get it right. The lighting is a little bit better. You can see me up close and stuff like that. It was trash, but here we are. So welcome back. Today I'm doing a quick first impressions and review of the new Fenty Sun Stalk'R bronzer face palette. You guys, Fenty released this on March 30th, I want to say. So what was that, last week? So like a week and a half ago they released this and I was kind of skeptical about getting it, I have to say, but we're gonna do some first impressions, maybe some swatches, kind of get into it and just see if we like it. Am I gonna keep it? Am I gonna return it? Am I gonna say bye or am I saying bye? So let's check it out. So like I said, Fenty released this face palette on back last week or 2 weeks ago or what have you. And at first I have to say I have not been excited about a Fenty release in quite some time. I think the last thing I bought, if I'm not mistaken, was the Eavesdrop, which they released last summer. So I haven't really been excited about any Fenty releases that have come out the last few drops. I wasn't really paying attention. I saw this on the Fenty Instagram page, and I think I only saw one other person, and I think that was Glam Girl Chelsea, talk about it. I hadn't seen anybody say anything about it. And I was like, all right, let me check it out. Let's see. It's a face palette. And what I liked about it, which made me consider it, is that it's more than just bronzers. Where you can use all of these for bronzers. These are the bronzer shades. And these are the highlighter shades. So I was like, okay, so you can use them for bronzer, highlighter, but you can also use them on your eye, which I was like, okay, cool. So you get 3 products in a pan palette. And this palette was $48. As you can see, I have been all up and through this highlighter. But again, I did my face with this palette earlier and it was a wrap. So I love y'all. We starting from scratch today, tonight. And we just gonna go over this palette really quick. So with the palette, Fenty gave us 1, 2, 3, 4 of their bronzers. They gave us Thick Mint, which is not a new one, but it's one of the popular ones. It's the darkest one. Cocoa Naughty, Caramel Cutie, Private Island, India Sun, and the highlighters are called Fat Glass and Gold Card. So let's swatch. This is the darkest shade. This is Cocoa Naughty, right? No, I'm sorry. This is Thick Mint. Thick Mint is the darkest highlighter. I'm sorry, girl. Thick Mint is the darkest bronzer. Oh my God. Cocoa Naughty is the second one. And I can pick it up. They're really soft. I'm just not doing the swatches good. That's Cocoa Naughty. Then the next one is Caramel Cutie. Caramel Cutie. Caramel Cutie. The lighter one after that is called Private Island. I picked up some on my pinky. Private Island. That's kind of light. It's kind of a caramel color, if you can see that. And then the other light one is called India Sun. India Sun. That's really light. And I'm light. So if I'm saying that's light, it's very fair. And then the highlighter. This is Gold Card. This is the highlighter Gold Card. They're way more pigmented than they're coming across right here. That's Gold Card. And then this one is called Fat Glass. P-H-A-T Glass. Fat Glass. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, what I did this afternoon, was I'm going to use the darker shades for eyeshadow, and because Thick Mint would not look good on me as a bronzer, and Cocoa Naughty is cute, but I think that would be an eyeshadow on me as well. So let's just try it out. Okay, so as you can see, you can definitely use all of these as eyeshadows. The only shadow I didn't use is this one, which is India Sun. And as I was looking at it, I was like, well, this could be a good eyelid color when you don't want the shimmer shadows of this one. So I can get a use out of this, not on my face, but definitely on my eyelid. So for the bronzer colors, let me get a brush. I'm going to use, I'm going to be using a bronzer brush, and I think for the bronzer for today, I think I'm going to go in with Cocoa Naughty. I have another bronzer from Fenty that is Island Ting, and to me Island Ting is more cool tone than any of these that I have in the palette. So this is Island Ting. This is the one I wear regularly from Fenty, but I'm going to try the warmer shade Cocoa Naughty as my bronzer. So let's try that one out. Actually, I'm gonna try these two on my left side as the bronzer. This is Caramel Cutie and Private Island. So let's try that one out as well. Why do I only have Island Ting if all of these bronzers are so good? Like, what the heck? Oh, this is gonna be that girl for summer. Wow. And also, I have on Fenty Eavesdrop, and I have on concealer, the Fenty concealer under eye and as a touch-up, and I have on 250 under eye, shade 340 as a touch-up, and I have on the Eavesdrop in shades 12 and 13. That's all I have on. So now I'm putting on these freaking bronzers. Oh, snap. You don't have to apply your bronzer like I apply my bronzer, but I like to apply my bronzer in a contour formation. I may even take it, yeah, let's take some down here. Girl, I like these. Look how warm that is. It instantly gave me color, and with these two over here, girl. Okay, let's go into the highlighters. So I think I'm going to use the gold highlighter as the highlighter, and that is in the shade Gold Card. This is a very tamed down version of Trophy Wife, and this Gold Card also has more brown in it, so it's almost like a champagne. This is more pearlescent, but it has a little bit more of pink in it, and that is Fat Glass. It has a little bit more pink. These go well together. But this one, I'm going to try this one because, you know, I like to be a little bit extra with my highlighter. So this is how much I have on there, which is a lot, but that's okay. More is more. Rihanna said so. I need some more. That's crazy. Look at that. Baby. Okay. What? You know I like to boot my nose out. I know this is way too much on my nose, but I wanted to give it for the effect and so you can see the color. I love this. I love this. Let's get into final thoughts. I don't want to be here all night. Okay, so final thoughts about this palette. As you can tell from my reaction, I really do like it. Now, if you're new here on my channel, and I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so hi, welcome. Let me just give you this disclaimer. Everything that I buy on this channel is with my own money. All of the opinions are my own, and I do not blow smoke with my reviews. If I'm saying that I like something, I really like it. That means it works for me. That means it looks good on my skin tone. That means it feels good on me. You know what I'm saying? It works for me. I don't want anybody to get the impression that I'm just, oh, it's Fenty, I love it. No, because like I said, I have not been excited about a Fenty release until recently. But I wanted to put that out there. I haven't read any reviews on this palette. I haven't stalked any videos or anything like that. This is a first impression. And I wore it today because I filmed a video earlier today, so it wore really well. It wasn't this look. That's a whole nother story, but overall, what am I saying about this palette? I really like it. I really, really do. I think that for me right now, multi-use products are what I'm looking for, what I need right now. I'm into multi-sticks, and this puts me in the mind of the Natasha Denona Glam palette, where she gave you blush, eyeshadow, and highlighter. The difference between the Natasha Denona and the Fenty palette is that you can use all of these products all over your face, whereas the Natasha Denona, you can't use, I think it's the blush as the eyeshadow, one of the two, because she said it's something in them that might affect your eyes, so you don't want to use that. Whereas this one, you can use everything everywhere however you want to use it, so I really appreciate that. The price points are a little different. Natasha Denona, I think, is almost $60. This is $48. And the one critique I have of the palette so far is that I wish that the highlighter shades were the same size as the bronzer. I really wish these highlighters right here were as the same size, because I'm dipping in it with a brush, but this is going to be gone before I know it. So that's my one critique of the palette. So overall, am I saying bye or am I saying bye to this Fenty Stalk'R bronzer palette? And I'm saying I'm going to keep it, because I was like, I'm going to keep the box in case I don't like it and I can return this. But I like it. I've worn it all day today. I've done this demo and you can see how pigmented everything is. If you're familiar at all with the bronzers and the highlighters from Fenty, you know how they wear and how they wear well. None of these were particularly chalky. I am curious to see how anything past this row, these three, will work on darker skin tones, because like the Natasha Denona, they gave you a light and a dark palette, so it was a little bit more richer colors. I don't know how these would play. I mean, I'm sure they could. You can make them work, and I'm not saying they won't. I just am curious to see. I know my girls can rock the thick mint and things like that, but I would like to see this palette on a darker skin tone than mine, so I can really see the full dimensions of how well I think this palette will work. But for $48, because it does what it do, because it does what it do, whatever, because it works the way it works. Because it works the way it works, I would say bye. I would recommend this, especially if you are in the market for a full face palette, something that you can take with you if you're traveling, one and done. You could take this with you, take a lip with you, and be done. That could be your whole makeup case. So overall, I would give this a thumbs up. Like I said, I hadn't been excited about a Fenty. I was kind of on the fence about this one, but I'm pleased with it. So far, so good. I'm anxious to see how this is all going to look when I start getting some color in the sun. But right now, I'm kind of digging it. I'm digging it, especially loving that I can use it for an eyeshadow. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. As per usual, I look forward to hearing from you. Let me know if you are interested in buying this Fenty face palette. And I will also be doing a video shorts on my TikTok channel, probably over here, and definitely on my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, I'll have all the links down below. Thanks again for watching, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me and my antics. Y'all know I don't edit much out of here, okay? I'm giving y'all the real me in real time. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I will see you again very, very soon.